All right. Hey, everyone. Just had some technical difficulties there. My camera's a little bit weird. So basically, the restream service that I use to broadcast to Twitch and YouTube both failed. So I don't know. It like locked me out. Then I had to log back in, and then it wasn't working, and then it was working, and then it dropped every single frame. So hopefully there's no more issues tonight. Literally just getting everything set up still, and nothing was connecting. So fingers crossed that that everything is good. I'm just gonna repost the stream. So just wanted to come on and let you guys know that I am here. Just wanted to repost the stream to all the other places in case it got case it did. Well, I put the link out there in Discord, and I don't know if it's the correct link anymore because the stream kind of messed up. So just wanted to put that again. Let's see. Okay, this is different. It is indeed a different stream. Okay, just going to delete the old message, and there we go. That should take everyone to the new stream. Okay, so it looks like we're good. Looks like we're good. Gonna cancel out here, and fingers crossed that everything is working. All right, so literally just getting everything set up here, chat. Everything set up. So I missed a whole bunch of messages. I missed Dan. Dan on Twitch. I see the stream in your message. Elusive Ocelot, if you're still here, if you guys are still here, I don't know if you guys got disconnected and you're in a different chat now or whatever. Oh, we got an oxygen not included drop on Twitch. That's so cool. Okay, so you got sub for 2 months, Audible Premium. I don't know what that is, but there you go. There's an Ani drop on Twitch. Can I? There you go. Whatever that means. I don't know. Okay, mic test. I think it's working. I'm having a trouble. There we go. I can hear myself now. Okay, let me just catch up with the chat real quick. Okay, I'm just gonna speed run the chat and say hi to everyone, and try to get the stream started because it's been 15 minutes now and I haven't done anything. Okay, so Dan, how are you? Vitaly's here. Nice to see you, Vitaly. Weird Tokenish Figure. Nice to see you. Elusive Ocelot. Hello, Fitz. Well, by the way, Fitz, go check out the latest video today. Travaldo's featured in that video. I thought you would like it. Oh, I forgot to put an eye drop, so my eyes are already kind of sore. Okay, that's okay. We're gonna have to suffer through it. Kevin, nice to see you. Promise to start on time. Epic Music says Crimson Riots. Welcome, Crimson Riots. Thanks for the sip of Eska and the moral support, kitty cats. Thank you. We did our best. GG. See you next time. Unreasonably angry at you. Okay, Vitaly, Fitz, nice to see you. Gabriel, nice to see you. I always read your name in my head as Gabriel THC, and then I like correct myself, TCH. Okay, let's see. Gonna start avoid my ants. How many duplicates will be harmed in the melting of the rocket? Hopefully 0. To avoid incriminating himself. Kitty Cats, nice to see you as well. I'm in a sad mood today, so gonna be lurky. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Kitty Cats. Thank you so much for joining, and I hope that you get better. Throughout the day, throughout the stream, throughout the next couple hours. I hope that you end up feeling better. Take care of yourself, Kitty Cats. So I appreciate you coming by to lurk, but if you have to do some stuff to look after yourself, then please do so. But thank you for being here. Otherwise, and Fitz says, yeah, hope you feel better, to Kitty Cats, and he loved that you promote making Travaldo suffer. Fart, you'll feel much better. Yay, Dan, yes, we're back. Sorry, we had a whole bunch of issues with my service provider Restream, who broadcasts to Twitch and YouTube simultaneously. I pay for them, so they better work. I'm glad that you're back. Thank you. Okay, so let's get started. Gonna just mute my phone here, make sure the stream looks good. Okay. So yeah, let's get started, chat. I want to melt some rockets today, and like I said, just thank you for everyone for joining. Thank you for your patience, and Kitty Cats as well. I'm sorry that you're not feeling well. Enjoy the lurk. I hope. Hope it's a good lurk, and hopefully you feel better as well, Kitty Cats. Okay, so let me get straight into the gameplay here and show you what I had set up before the stream started and crashed. So I want to make sure that this doesn't get overpressured here, because we're already at 90 kilograms. I think it can go to 150, this thing, right? Something like that. So I just have this little built-in thingamabob going in here with an Atmos sensor, and I think... Can I go to like 1,000? I think I can, yeah. Oh, it's only 2,000. Okay, that's not gonna work the way I wanted it to. Okay, never mind. So we're gonna deconstruct that, and we'll just put a some other switch there that can. Basically, I want to make sure this doesn't get overpressurized, and I can let some of the steam out as it's being created. So I might just dump these two overboard consistently or something. I don't know. I just don't want to have another problem with having a major meltdown. Then I was also working on this, so I got the gunk here. I think this is going to work. I hope it does work. Let's, yeah, I guess let's box this in and see if that ends up working out the way I imagined. There's a lot of radiation that these guys are... Oh, well, I guess that's me. A lot of radiation that's going on there right now, but... it is whatever. It is what it is. Okay, I also want to melt the rocket for the Radbolt engine. So if you guys have been following the playthrough, the Radbolt engine is one that I haven't used for like an extended period of time ever. So this is going to be my first experience with it. Oh, I forgot to download Radbolt handling or whatever, the mod. For some, I might just have to enable it. I think I already have it. So I want this to shoot this way and then down and over. I know it's going to lose quite a bit, but you know what? For the amount of rads that we're making here, it's really not going to matter. All right. And then, of course, I want to store all this. So this is just going to actually, before I get too far ahead, let me just save here, because if I messed up this storage, I want to just be able to quickly redo it. I think this is going to be good. I have gunk here. I think gunk is heavier. No, it got pushed out of the way. So for whatever reason, the gunk did not hold, and therefore it has ruined the infinite storage. Okay, so let's go back again. I think it was too little of gunk, so I'll just put more gunk in. That's why I saved, so I didn't have to dump that all over the place. Okay, let's see here. Kitty Cat says thank you to all the nice messages. The Vesper Knox. Hi Ethan, hi chats. Happy to catch a stream from the beginning. Nice to see you, Vesper. Happy that you're here. You got here just in time, I think, just after all the issues. A lot of issues to start the stream. I apologize, chat, for that. Let's get this fixed. I think it's because it's not enough gunk. I think I have to put in. Well, why isn't it enough? What did I use here? I forgot what I used in the other storage now. Numbers, when it comes to remembering numbers in Ani, I'm always like terrible at it. I think it's going... I just did this in Over Explained as well. So I gotta go back and watch my video. I think it's can I do 1... Well, 1 kilogram should work for this, I feel like. If we have 2 kilograms here, maybe we'll put 10 and see what happens. Okay, anyways, difficulty strengthen the mind as labor does the body. That was the quote from philosopher Seneca that I typed before his stream broke. I guess it was perfect for today's stream. It was bad. It definitely was not expecting to have all these problems that we did. I need to build some ladders here because I want to use liquid chlorine for the rocket melting portion. Actually, I might not have to. Yeah, I am. I'm gonna use some. We'll do some ladders in here. Not too many ladders though, because we know that ladders carry some heat. So I don't want to bring in too much heat to this area. Just go all the way down, and we'll put a this thingamabob here. Oh, what am I gonna do without my eye drops? I'm gonna have to suffer here, chat. Very provoking quote. What temperature is it at? It might need petroleum. Maybe, like the gunk. Good eye, Kevin. Let's see. Gunk is going to... Well, okay, gunk turns into petroleum at 400 and whatever. So this is way below that. This is 200 and something. So it should have been enough, but nonetheless, I'm going to bring in some more gunk. So I already have this kind of prepared here. Whoa, the screen looked really weird for a second there. I'm going to bring in, let's say, 6 kilograms. Let's see how that happens. No, you know what? Let's bring in... I already have 2 up there, right? So let's bring in 188. Let's bring in another 8 kilograms. Okay. Let's put that up here. We'll do a high priority on that. Hopefully the relocate actually works this time. But off stream, I was trying to when I relocated those 2 kilograms, they would not bring it here. They would have to. I had to bring it like step by step. For some reason, I wouldn't go all the way up there. I don't think the difficulties are necessary. It's that it's sort of glass half full way of looking at hardship. I mean, perhaps, I guess. Maybe. Let's empty this. I don't know. I think it's just the difficulties are just, well, I mean, okay, as far as the stream goes, it's slightly inconvenient. It's not really a difficult. I wouldn't consider it to be something that is. But yeah, it's kind of starting to overflow now. I wouldn't consider it to be a difficulty as in like, oh, whoa, it's me, my life is tough because my stream didn't start on time. I would just be like, yeah, it's kind of an annoying type thing. So, all things considered, it's been a pretty good day other than the stream, the stream not being able to start. I made way too much pasta. I guess that kind of sucks. Now I have to eat pasta for a minute. So this is going to be my setup. Bottle drainer with liquid chlorine in here. Just get that started, I guess. Actually, someone's already bringing liquid chlorine. Where is liquid chlorine even available? Well, it's available somewhere, and they already built this. Wow, they're good. They're really good. I didn't think they built it already. So anyways, we'll just build all that, and then we'll get the chlorine brought in here. So, oh, that's not the one. I'll give you guys a quick TLDR of how I'm doing this, or how I'm trying to do it anyways. So I'm bringing in liquid chlorine in the bottle drainer, and then by the time it gets up here into the radiant liquid pipe... Oh, I forgot to build. This is not going to work. I forgot to build this. Yeah, so let's build this first. I need a tile there. So what I remember, I did look this up, so just an FYI. It's not like I didn't remember this off the top of my head, but I'm basically trying to damage this tile, and I have to have a tile underneath it, kind of like if I'm doing a natural tile with manual airlocks, and then I'm trying to get this pipe to be damaged, and then after I repair it, it will break this tile or something like that, and then I can do this one, put a tile up here because now I have diagonal access, and then build a radiant liquid pipe over. So that's kind of what it's supposed to do. We'll see if that comes to fruition. I just have to probably keep an eye on it because it might take a minute. And I hope they don't come and repair it after the fact. The suffering, qualify the suffering as necessary on purpose suffering. Oh, I missed the message here. Need to establish context, though, because the world is full of people who had be indifferent or work towards the suffering of others to increase their own ease. Qualify the suffering as necessary or purpose or suffering. If you're getting into philosophies. Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, I was not prepared for for talking about suffering tonight. But I suppose... like I said, I think I have had it pretty good today. So my biggest problem is that I made way too much pasta and the stream didn't start on time. And then they're delivering 1 packet of chlorine at a time. So that's also not the best because actually let's disable auto repair because I think I have to disable auto repair for this to work correctly. Otherwise, it's going to be just an infinite loop of duplicates delivering stuff and having it repaired right away. Well, I say that when it comes to difficulties, it's not meant to be necessary suffering, it's the challenge itself. I suppose so. It's just, you know, for my problem with difficulties like today is that I kind of wish... Oh, I still have this mod enabled. I gotta remember to disable that. I kind of wish that things just worked, you know? I don't want to have to figure out why Restream disconnected me. Suffering can be part of the hardship. Oh, that's actually... Okay, cool. I say challenges fall under purposeful suffering. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, I would agree. Suffering. Hey, what's up, William? Nice to see you. Suffering is for those who never learn. Well, I love to suffer in Ani, so we'll see See how this, we'll see how this works. Now we have damage on the ceramic here, so see if I can get this done properly. Where is the liquid pipe? Hopefully it's not been auto repaired yet. It's supposed to show damage, isn't it? I don't know. I don't know why it's not showing damage. It's showing damage down here, which is not ideal. I might have to just expedite the process and not have it delivering like such a little amounts at a time. A liquid, I guess I can do liquid. What's it called? Liquid. What's the other thing? Liquid, not naphtha. Liquid carbon dioxide. Yeah, liquid carbon dioxide and liquid chlorine should work in here. And this is my jank setup for getting both of those. So we'll see how it goes, basically. You see, that's what I'm talking about. Ethan makes too much pasta. He has gas and farts, and he makes he makes others suffer around him. He's one of those people I talk about. Well, you know, like the duplicants, sometimes they bring it upon themselves, if you're kind of referring to that as well. Okay, so we have 10 kilograms of gunk here. Let's see if I can close this off properly this time and make it work while we are in the spaceship. Not the, yeah, this one, SS spaceship. Oh, not in there. Oh, that's not what I was hoping for. I was hoping it would make it all the way to there, but now it's just breaking the bottle emptier. I have a feeling that liquid carbon dioxide is not going to work here for some reason. Too much pasta, stream issues, dang, dupes breaking things. Well, it might have been because I punished Trivaldo today in today's video. If you guys haven't seen the video, it was a fun one. It was less, I mean, it was kind of informative, I would say, but it was kind of a fun one that I've been planning for like 2 weeks, but I've just been so busy to actually to get it done. Okay, Victor, come on, let's go. Finally I got it. Oh, no. Yeah, it's not gonna work. I have to do just chlorine. Chlorine is gonna be fine. So it's because I remember promising Fitz that I was going to punish Trivaldo in a video, and that was almost 2 weeks ago. So finally it's done, and then I have a over-explain coming up probably early next week. I mean, it's just getting through parts of the game now that I'm kind of waiting on. Okay, let's go. Yeah, we only have carbon dioxide here. Maybe we gotta drop all these gases, so all these liquids, so the chlorine gets intact with, or crosses the pitcher pump. Yo, hey, do some more. You can't just do one and leave. Hey, get back here. Yo, Fitz, what are you doing? You just come down here and do one thing? Like, do some. See, these guys. I have proximity on. Where's the thing that says proximity? See, proximity is enabled. They just come down here and do one thing and they leave. No wonder nothing gets done. But how do you qualify it as purposeful? I mean, survival can be a good motivation, no? I mean, I suppose so. I was thinking more along the lines of if you're, I guess maybe if you're bringing it upon yourself. You know what? We're going to leave this intact, and then they got all this. We're just making a mess now. This went a lot better when I tested it offline. Okay, this is all going to, we're gonna go like this, dig all this out, and hopefully get all the liquid chlorine down here, something like that. And then maybe we'll, yeah, there's a lot of carbon dioxide. I'm kind of hoping for more chlorine. What I mean is anything that can make you learn and be better should fall into that category. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Maybe I should just mop this up. Like, honestly, I think that might actually work. Hey, stop complaining about the radiation. It's not that bad. We want to get this done at least this stream. Okay, are they bringing the liquid? Donut's bringing the liquid, so... Overcoming circumstances versus the consequences of actions would be the key divide. Nothing even happened. Where did it go? Okay, well, there it is. That's where it went. Expedite never heard that word. Apparently these duplicates haven't either. It was a very fun video. Thank you so much, Vesper. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work. This is just not. There's just not enough quantity of liquid chlorine in here, so we'll have to try something else. This worked. Like I said, it's really funny how I tested this off stream to make sure that this would be an easy enough method to make work, and it's totally not working now. So that's okay. We'll figure it out. We'll just keep digging, see if I can dig it out enough that this can end up in a lot of chlorine, and then see if that works. But otherwise, I got other stuff to work on. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this. This should be okay now. I have 10 kilograms of gunk. Let's do a save, just in case it messes up again. Oh, okay, that's fine. It's this thing. I just don't want it to push the gunk out of the way. Okay, I think that worked. Perfect. Okay, let's set this to if it's above 1,000. No, let's do it if it's above 500 kilograms. So the water level should be around there, or the what's it called? The nuclear waste level. I might just do nuclear waste actually. That might be okay. Liquid, nuclear waste. When does this turn into a solid? This might work. Well, I mean, it would bring a lot of heat in there, but it would. I think eventually it would turn into a solid and work properly. Off-gassing certainly wouldn't work. Perhaps the solid method would. Anyways, if the chlorine method doesn't work, then we'll do liquid nuclear waste. Poor Travolta. Do you mean the video about swimming? Yes, Fitz. Yeah. Hey, I'm tired. I always have to do what Travolta is not. Hey, what's up, Hoax? I always come back for new Oni updates and give them some time before coming back, so things are a bit more fleshed out. I have to say that this update is fun and unique, but I feel like if you're not forcing it, once you're in mid-game, there's basically no swimming required, which is kind of sad. Exactly, Hoax. And that's exactly what the video that I made about swimming kind of talks about in the grand scheme of things. It's like, yes, the swimming is a lot of fun and it's very helpful early on, but as soon as, literally as soon as you can start building metal tiles, swimming becomes almost redundant. Now, you can obviously utilize swimming for as long as you want to. You don't have to keep... unless you're doing a complete min-max playthrough, which, as you guys know, I basically never do a min-max style playthrough. I just try to help my duplicants out as best as I can. So I'll build, tiles like this so they can run across a little bit easier to certain places. But in general, I don't mind if it takes a duplicant a little bit longer, as long as they can make it back for break and food and to go to the washroom and all that stuff. So that's kind of my criteria for making sure that things are okay. Are they coming back on time? Yes or no? And if they're not, then it means I got a problem with my transportation of the duplicates. Other than that, I think I play look, my duplicates are idle, right? So I play slow enough that it's not really a hindrance to me to have duplicates a little bit slower than suboptimal. At the same time, even if you are trying to do a min-max playthrough, or sorry, even if you're not trying to do a min-max playthrough, as soon as you get Atmos suits, swimming is almost redundant entirely, because there's almost no scenario, I think, that you would want to have your duplicates out in this environment without an Atmos suit on. So even if it required, even if you had a massive pool and you had to do diagonal swimming, which is basically the only time when swimming is actually more viable than running or transit tubes, is if you're going actually diagonally, then it's almost unreasonable to take them out of the Atmos suit just to do that and to travel somewhere. So maybe in here, down here would be okay, but then again, it's so hot that I don't think it would even be useful down here. I think you're way better off just building metal tiles that they can run across deep in the water. So that's kind of the gist of of my opinion on that. Actually, I don't really want... Hey, thank you for the sip of Eska, kitty cat. Appreciate that. Yeah, I guess we'll take the hatches. We can have all these critters roaming around in here. I think we're talking to Sugar. I think he was talking about the aquatic update. Hey, what's going on, Sean? Nice to see you. Welcome to the stream. Happy Friday. Happy Friday, everybody, as well. Mike, what are you making? Okay, so I'm doing a couple things. First of all, I have an infinite storage here, and this is for my liquid nuclear waste that's coming out of my reactor here. Oh, this is actually starting to get a little bit overpressured, so here we're going to turn... let's see if this is going to work the way I intend. Probably not. Let's just turn this. So what I'm hoping to do here is just the steam that these two steam turbines are vacuuming up. I just want them to throw that overboard to see if I can regulate my overpressuring of my nuclear reactor, because I'm pretty sure this overpressure is at 150 and it's already at 120. So I'll have to bypass a whole bunch of these steam turbines. Oh, I could probably use these as well, actually, instead of a very complicated thing here that I'm trying to do. Just throw steam in here, and then once this, yeah, that's way easier. Okay, cool. So we'll input there, go across, and we'll take steam out of... where's the best place to take steam? I suppose... Okay, we'll do this. We'll put this here. And then we'll put this here. And then we'll just take this through like that. And that'll be that. So hopefully this lowers the steam pressure. Okay, let's do 121. I'm gonna write that in chat. So one right underneath the nuclear reactor, 121.7. Let's see if that goes down over time. I'm gonna use you guys as my notepad. Make sure I don't overpressure the reactor. If this goes down, then I mean we're in a bad spot, because the natural gas is not really keeping up with the power demands. It will now, because these things shouldn't have to run like at all since I got the nuclear reactor online. But you know, if this goes offline, then we're in kind of a pickle, and we can't do space travel with the Red Bull rocket. So let's make sure that doesn't happen. Okay, let's build some ladders here if I can grab. By the way, does anyone are you guys still interested in seeing Path of Exiles? I have not tried it yet, but I have it downloaded. So it'd be pretty cool to try maybe at some point if you guys want to see that. Okay, so let me get caught up here. By the way, on another run on Ani, and this time I got on Verdante. I love the pips, and well, where's the water? So yeah, Verdante, you start with very little water. You have to sort of, if you're looking for oxygen production on Verdante, you have to use oxyferns to start and save your water for research. And yeah, I would just save your water for research. And eat something that doesn't require water, and do not use water for oxygen until you have a way to make the oxygen. Make the water renewable. So, because if you're out of if you can't do research because you have no water, then you're kind of I don't think you would soft lock yourself into progression, but it would certainly make it a lot more difficult. I wanted to do all the challenges, not gonna lie. The way I look at this might be more of a hassle. I don't know if I want to do it anymore. Are you talking about Verdante? I think you might be, because that was your last message. I mean, Verdante is an easy asteroid once you can get past the start of the game. As soon as you find water, it's basically just like a Terra asteroid. Hey, it's Pure Luck. Nice to see you. I recently picked up this amazing game and all its DLC over the summer, and I love it. Your videos have been immensely helpful to learn. Would you suggest using the Spaced Out now or waiting? Thank you so much, Pure Luck, for the kind words. And so, okay, I would suggest if you're already in a playthrough of vanilla, just go ahead and finish your playthrough of vanilla, because it'll be immensely satisfying to finish, or at least get as far as you think when you're done with it. Like, what I consider finished is when I finish the printing pod objectives. Okay, so that's like kind of what the developers want you to do to finish all these things in here. Just click on your pod. But if you just want to get to space and launch a rocket, if you want to consider that done, then so be it. But then, then I would start Spaced Out for sure, and I probably wouldn't look back because Spaced Out adds a lot of really cool features. It makes space a whole different game in and of itself. Like, space becomes a massive, massive infrastructure investment rather than just build a rocket and send it. And also, it's a lot of fun to go to different planetoids. Now, there's two different ways you can play Spaced Out. You can play Spaced Out Classic, which is what I like to play, which is basically like a vanilla-sized asteroid. It's slightly smaller, but it's basically like a vanilla-sized asteroid, but with the rockets and the different planetoids and whatnot. Or you can play Spaced Out, which is a very tiny asteroid that you start on, and on that asteroid, you almost never have all the substances and materials that you need to make it far into the game. Like, it encourages space travel very early on. So I would start with Spaced Out Classic and then get far enough that you can build rocket infrastructure confidently. And then if you want, you can go to the Spaced Out variation. So that's kind of what I recommend. But definitely finish your game on vanilla if you're already far enough into it. I think there'll be a lot of fun just to finish it and have that as an accomplishment. You say The Suffering, I should watch the part where Travolto's walking in the pool. I know you can do better. Switch the water from magma. Well, then he wouldn't even make it to the end. I wonder if you have vertical water slides, that would be worth it. They all swim pretty fast. I mean, there's some mods that I kind of like. I would like implemented in the main game, and that one of them is like diagonal tiles. I think that would be really cool, a really good addition for liquid management, and also just sort of a way to bypass ladders and fire poles in general, and to have duplicants, walk diagonally instead of having to go like down and over all the time. So there's that. I mean, there's a lot of things that I think Clay could add, or the modders could add, just to kind of add to the game. I would start with diagonals though. Like, water slides would be kind of cool, but I would think that's more of a recreation building. Maybe you could have that as part of like a water slide system or something. Happy Friday, Crimson Rides. Just admit you prefer Canadians' water to be frozen. Who needs swimming? We actually have some pretty warm waters on some of our coasts during a few days in August. So if you're here in August at the exact right time, you'll get some pretty warm water. Not Florida water, but pretty good water. It's like 10,000 Travoltos when all you need is a knife. It's like meeting the man of my dreams. It's a beautiful wife. We got reduced to notes. PoE and try Shard. It's easier for you. Gravekeeper 2 is still coming out. Still waiting. There's a lot of suggestions that I've gotten over the last couple of. Okay, we're maintaining. Okay, we're not 121. Okay, so we're doing okay. I think I'm happy with 121, but we're about to lose more because we're going to repurpose this. I wouldn't mind. So, William, there's one game that Project Zomboid, I think it is, that one of my coworkers have recommended to me that they said I would really like, and I think you played that game. So when they told me about it, I was like, oh, I think that's the game that William also plays. So there's that I've gotten recommended from IRL, and then of course there's PoE. You've just recommended some more for October. I'm really looking forward to October because I kind of want to do a horror themed month for video games. Something that Kitty Cat and a couple other people have suggested. So I think that'll be a lot of fun as well, to sort of branch out from Ani just a tad for a month or so and do some games that are sort of out of my element, especially with games like horror that I'm not particularly fond of, let's say, but definitely open to try. I mean, I don't want to say I get scared easily, but I pretty much get scared easily. So I think that'll be interesting for the chat to see. Okay, let's put this in, and then what we're gonna do is disconnect here, and then empty. So I just want it to be emptied, like on the floor here, and not, or I guess in space, instead of in here and contaminate this area. Because this area should all be steam It's, yeah, very nice, lovely steam and water and a little bit of nuclear waste. All right, so that's kind of what my goal is here. And then we'll just redirect this steam. So actually, let's put a shutoff in here. And the shutoff would work quite nicely in this situation. I don't mind. I don't like PoE, but I'm down to watch you play. Well, it depends. It depends on how many people would actually want to watch. So I appreciate that, Fitz, but you know, if we'll see. I'm sure I'm gonna try it one time, right? There's gonna be a time when I would want to give it a go, but it will also depend on how many people would actually want to vote for. Because if there's multiple different games that I could be playing that you guys would want to see, I would rather play what gets like the most votes if I put it to a vote. You know what I mean? And then also, like, I don't just want to pick a game out of a hat, because then I could literally play any game that I wanted, right? So it'd be fun to play something that's kind of out of my element, but also that has like synergy with what you guys also enjoy, right? And also like a themed month, like October would be kind of fun. Okay, come on, let's get to this. Hurry up. Urgently, please. Why are we taking so long? Requires learned skill. Well, somebody who knows the skill should come here then. Everybody, no, I know somebody. Charlie, let's go. What are you? Oh, you're sleeping. Okay, well, I guess that's a pretty good excuse. PoE is on my backlist. PoE has a ton to it, but if you can learn this game on this level, you'll be fine. You know my answer to PoE. You don't think you'll stick to it, though? It's rather time demanding unless you have friends involved. No, I definitely couldn't stick to it like full time, Vitaly. You are correct. It would just be. Let's see if this works. Oh, this is water, not steam. Oh no, I gotta suck up the steam. I got too carried away. It's all right. Yeah, I gotta take steam in there, not water. Okay, that's fine. Sorry, chat. We'll get this figured out. Yeah, that should be okay. Something like this. We'll get this figured out, because obviously this is just taking forever. Like, I have chlorine in here, actually, liquid chlorine, but it's not melting. So, not sure what that's all about. It's 26 degrees. Liquid chlorine at 26 degrees and it's not melted. Interesting. I picked Verdante because I only play Terra for too long. The lack of water has been a downer, though. Yeah, that's kind of the... That's definitely the Verdante special, is having basically no water. Okay, so let's bring some steam in here. That should be a lot better. I think steam will work. We're about to find out. Okay, we'll go back into here. We'll build a radiant pipe instead. Boom, boom. And then boom. And then we'll build this thing. So this is the vent where we're going to go up. Kind of like that. Okay, let's build that and see what happens. This might end up poorly, but that's okay. We'll see. It's a learning experience, chat. Okay, this one could probably work out a little bit better if I took this off. Yeah, it's a little bit hot in here now, and the chlorine's not doing too well. Yeah, don't jump into space that without the mode. You got basics down with classic. That was my mistake. That's some good advice. Weird tokenish figure, for sure. Pip Plant Overlay. Yes, that's a very good mod as well. You want to have Pip Plant Overlay. That's the idea. He dies on magma. If you think it's too much, you can toss ice on the magma once he's there to help cool him down. Okay, next running video, I'll do that with Travoldo. Okay, now you're talking a 2-for-1 entertainment and duplicate transportation. Yeah, I mean, the water slides would be good in that regard. transit tubes with liquid. Yeah, kind of like that. I mean, basically, I think that would work pretty well in a wreck building. Maybe you just have your wreck building, and you take your duplicants on a transit tube ride or something, and the longer the ride is, the better the morale gets. It's kind of like the payphones, not the payphones, the little talking phones here, where the more you have, the more the higher your morale. So 4. Actually, I should put another one because it's 4 will give me more, right? So this is my sad little rec room. we're just a long hair slickster. Project Zomboid, you are in for hell. I'd be happy if you stick to strategy, city world building, industrial genre. Yeah, that's kind of my go-to for sure. We're tokenish figure. I would love to play it. So I love games like City. I've talked about this before, so you guys might have heard this before. But I love games like City Skylines. Civilization 6 is my favorite Civ game. So I'm down to play a lot of different games within that sort of genre or environment. Like Factorio, I really enjoyed, but there's a lot to learn in Factorio. Like I played for 80 hours in Factorio, and I haven't even scratched the surface, I feel like, in how to do a proper playthrough. Now, that being said, I could have restarted over many times to sort of optimize my start and to have a better layout so I can expand a little bit easier. I did spend a lot of time redesigning my playthrough, so it wasn't as easy. Yeah, this is not gonna work. It wasn't as easy as just plopping stuff down and being like, oh yeah, this works. So okay, let's get this built. But yeah, I love games like that require sort of resource management and strategy and decision making. Basically, I like that. If you start streaming COD or something that's a deal breaker, no, I would never stream COD. I'm first of all, I have potato aim now. Like I used to be a COD. I don't want to say like I used to be a Call of Duty. How would I say it? Sort of proficient at the game when I was like 18, maybe 18 to 20, I guess was my peak. But that was like Black Ops 1, Black Ops 1, Modern Warfare. Like Modern Warfare 2, I was pretty bad at because the game was just a pile of shit, I think. I mean, it was a lot of fun, obviously, but it was just the game balance was horrible and I hated it for that aspect. Black Ops 1 I was really good at because it was more like down to like more grounded. It wasn't so hectic and like nonsense. So that was like my peak in Call of Duty, and then I stopped playing after that. I just got it's too frustrating. It's not fun. Like it's too sweaty. I don't want to play a sweaty game. I have not played the away team demo. I plan to play away team for sure. I cannot wait for away team. You just know it holds no appeal for you? Well, yeah, I mean, and that's why I want to play something that everyone is also going to enjoy, right? I want some sort of strategy game that is going to fit the genre of the channel. I think that's really important. And then at the same time, I want to make sure that it is something that is, there's like a reason for me playing it, right? It's not just, yeah, today we're doing PoE and no one wanted to see it, no one cares for it, etc. Okay, let's see if this works. And sorry, I don't mean to say no one. I know Vitaly has asked for PoE, so that's not. I don't mean to say like nobody cares at all. It's just it has to kind of fit what the channel is about to an extent, right? And it has to fit what I am into. Otherwise, I can't continue. I can't play it long term if I know I wouldn't enjoy it. Okay, let's see if this works. I hope so. This should make it there all the way. I'm gonna stop it there and see how it goes. All right. Fingers crossed that this ends up working correctly. Here it comes. Okay, we got some cold damage happening. Boom. Okay, we did it. Okay, now I think I have to repair this, right? I have to. This is gonna break in here, which kind of sucks. Let's repair this ASAP. I think this is how we do it. And then once it breaks again, it will have opened the tile, right? I think. Totally guessing here. I did look it up before the stream, so I kind of understand the sequence, but I forgot if I have to deconstruct or repair it. No one's available? Why? Why is no one? Oh, because they probably can't reach it, right? Hey, thank you for the subscription. Any key, I think. Nice to see you. Okay, so no one is able to come in here and repair this, apparently. Okay, let's stop moving the thing around. Why can't they? Do I have to deconstruct this to repair it? I don't think so. I think they should just be able to get it, right? They should just stand here and then like stand up here and repair it, no? If I deconstruct this, it's not gonna work, right? I might have to do that. Like, can Devin Lariat even get into this spaceship? Yeah, so he can get up here. I'm wondering if they just can't reach that tile for some reason. So why can't they get up to that gas pipe? Do I have to... If I deconstruct this, it won't work then. I guess I have to try. Sorry, chat, I'm super far behind here because I'm just terrible at keeping pace today. Okay, now I'm gonna fix this. Well, here comes the liquid chlorine, I guess, which is fine. So someone should be coming here to fix... No one's coming here to fix this? Disable auto repair. Do I have to deconstruct it first and then rebuild it? That might have been the sequence. All right, so let's put this in. And then we'll redo this. Okay, we'll do that. And then hopefully that works or something. Well, okay, the background tile of the rocket wall is supposed to be like minus 200 degrees or something. So that didn't work. So I'll have to try again. And they can actually get to it from here. So it wasn't a hindrance before. They could have just done that. So I'm not exactly sure what was causing that not to work. All right, well, we're gonna have to try that again. Sorry, chat, I know you guys are probably like, no, I know what to do, but you're not reading the chat. And you are right. I have not read the chat in a minute. Let me just get this going, and then we're about to find out again. Okay, you know what? You should try PZ. It's a good game. Takes a lot of investment and punishes you like hell. I think you would love it because you're a Massachusetts free. Oh, did it work? No, it's this auto repair's on now. Okay, auto repair has to be turned off. I need this to break. Oh no, someone rebuilt it as insulated. That's not what I wanted. I want it radiant. I hate movie games where you're basically watching a movie. That's fair. Okay, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it this time. Disable auto repair. Let's get this done. XCOM 2. Never played XCOM 2. Never even thought about XCOM 2. The key thing about PoE is to grasp the skill map where you travel along the nodes to get key boosts and affects your character's play. It sort of pioneered that in the ARPG space. Yeah, I have never even played a game like that, so it's totally out of my realm to play something like PoE. That's why I'm sort of hesitant. I know it's a free game, so it's not that, it's not the worst thing in the world if I don't enjoy it. Definitely worth a try. But I'm hesitant to like confirm if I'm going to like it or not. Okay, so there we go. We got broken pipe. So now we have to repair it, right? Enable auto repair. See, why can't they get it? I don't understand why they can't get it. How far are you playing Dave the Diver? I want to watch you play that. I haven't not tried Dave the Diver yet, but I did buy it. I do have it in my game list. I would definitely play Dave the Diver. One advantage to PoE is over the most games in complexity. I have like 10,000 hours, still can't build a character by myself. Wow, that's a lot. Have you played Away Team? No, because it's not out yet, Mike. But as soon as it is out, I mean, as far as I know, it's not out unless I missed it. That'd be kind of wild if it's been out this whole time. But I have not played the beta. Have you played Timberborn? It's a funny colony featuring beavers. I have it on my wish list, but I have not played it. Don't play Frostpunk. Your inner sadist might get best of you. I have played Frostpunk actually. I did not mind Frostpunk at all. I think Civ is one up in 4, and I build it then. I liked 6 the best. I never had the best of luck with. Well, I didn't play 7. I didn't like how it started, and never really got around to. Okay, so hold on, hang on. I gotta figure this out, chat. Let me see. Let me get caught up with you guys, and then I'm sure someone has given me the answer here yet. At this point, I played the shit out of Sid Meier's Alpha Centauri. I have that on my wish list as well. That looks pretty cool. Go play Graveyard Keeper or Dave the Diver. It's totally for you. Okay, I will one day play Dave the Diver. Like I said, I have that. I think it would be a lot of fun. See, why can't they repair it? It doesn't make sense to me. Like they can build it, they just can't repair it. So, not sure why. There's a city builder game called I Adore, but it's super old. This is very lighthearted. It's called Zeus plus Poseidon on GOG. Never heard of that. Let me write that down. I'll look into it. I always like to look at what you guys are playing. Why don't you use the metal refinery and use the nuclear waste as liquid to destroy the tiles? I might have to, because this is not like this. Should have. First of all, I thought the liquid chlorine might work. Okay, the liquid chlorine probably would work if I just had more of it. I just don't have enough. I may, you know what? I may just bring some liquid chlorine. Just make my own liquid chlorine with an auto tuner. Aqua tuner, which wouldn't be necessarily that hard. Is this dormant? It is dormant. You know what? Let's do that. What's liquid chlorine? Can I make liquid chlorine? I might do the metal refinery. If I can't do. No, this is minus. I don't have anything that goes to minus 100. Okay. Sorry, minus 36. I don't think gunk goes that far, right? Yeah, I might just do the metal refinery. I don't know why. I don't understand why this is not working. You know, I feel like this should be okay. They're just not able to come here. And do I just deconstruct it? Maybe I gotta deconstruct it and reconstruct it. Let's try that. This is the radiant liquid pipe, radiant gas pipe deconstruct. Hey, you're right there. Just do it. I think that's the problem, chat. I think maybe instead of auto repair, I should have been deconstructing the whole time. Okay, so that's fine. And now let's try that. See if that works. I'll keep talking so Ethan can keep up with chat. Timberborn Against and the Storm are excellent. Against the Storm, that sounds really familiar. Okay, come on, let's save. Okay, so this should be okay. Okay, I mean, the rocket wall's still 29 degrees. Radiant gas pipe. I need more. I mean, I got it going now, I think. There's just not enough steam. Okay, let's see if that works. And then if this doesn't work, I'll just end up doing the metal refinery. I always end up melting the ports. Well, I haven't been successful at melting anything yet, so... Okay, so we broke the pipe, okay? The pipe is broken. The rocket well's still 29 degrees, which I think is wrong. It's liquid uranium. I totally forgot. Liquid nuclear waste won't work. 530. Liquid uranium still works. I mean, I might just... why isn't Steam working here? I feel like Steam should work. Okay, I'm gonna try once more. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna move on to the liquid again. I know liquid chlorine works. I did it with liquid chlorine off stream in sandbox mode, so that should work if I can just make more liquid chlorine. So one more try on this. If this doesn't work, then moving on. Yeah, this is not gonna work. Okay, so that's fine. Let's deconstruct all this stuff. Go back to the liquid method. That there, and then connect that to there. Okay, that should be okay. Let's bring some chlorine. Do I have enough chlorine here to deal with this? I know I can make more chlorine, so that's not... It's not the issue getting it. Let's do that. Take chlorine from here, put it into a canister filler. Kind of like that, maybe. I got a hair in my eye. Something like this, I think. Maybe we ought to build it like that instead. Okay, we'll bring some chlorine into here, make some liquid chlorine, and then take it back up. That should be okay. Where's my betas? There it is. This is minus 42, so this is plenty cold, and it's literally in a cold area, so this should be perfect to bring. That's kind of odd. It's kind of perfect to bring it in here, I think. So we'll do a canister emptier. Actually, we'll put it down here. And then the liquid chlorine can end up in this little space, hopefully, and then bring this in as well. Okay, there we go. Hey, what's up, Vibrator? Nice to see you. Cheers, Vibrator. Oh, thank you. And by the way, thank you so much, Deviant Soul, for the tier 1 sub on Twitch. Thank you so much. I missed that 4 minutes ago. So I was kind of lost in thought. Appreciate that, Deviant Soul. Cheers. Taking a sip of Vesca for you. Thank you so much for your continued support, Deviant Soul. I really appreciate it. I just did my first Aqua Tuner loop, ironically, on the saltwater geyser. There you go. Nice to see you, Vlaxitov. And look, it's me. Nice to see you as well. Appreciate you guys stopping by tonight. What a hectic stream it's been. With the start of the stream botched, not working. Hey, thank you for the moral support as well, Montezu. Nice to see you. Cheers, Eska on me. Get your eye drops, man. I'm okay now. What's different about Ethan? Hey, what's up, Jaws? What is different about me today? What do you guys think? No pending deliveries? That's not true. We got plenty of chlorine gas that we can put in here. Oh, my bad. Okay, so hopefully we can make a lot of liquid chlorine in here and then just send it up. I know liquid chlorine will work. It's just a matter of getting it made. Hey, what's up, Game Song? Nice to see you as well. Your background is different. That was the other day too. Yeah, I have the green screen removed. So that is indeed different today. So this is still like breaking or whatever. So that's fine. The liquid bridge, I kind of want to destroy the gas bridge, or this one, just so it's not in the way and it doesn't look... I guess I'll delete this as well. And just make sure all the piping is good. Oh, I can't wait to have this done. Yeah, you guys like the background? It's just a shelf with some decorations on it and a little bit of LED lights back there. Hello to everyone who's on stream today. Hope you're doing fine. Thank you so much, Fitz, for greeting everyone. Appreciate that. Happy Friday to everyone who's here, by the way. Appreciate everyone being here, as well as Fitz. Thank you for the greeting as well, Fitz. I usually greet everyone halfway through the stream, but I totally forgot, since it's just been one of those very hectic streams, especially the start of it. What are we doing here that has an errand on it? Okay, this should definitely work now. 100%. We got... Is there any liquid chlorine coming in here? If not, I'll do the... I'm gonna set up the metal refinery in the meantime to do it. So it's the uranium, right? Uranium. What temperatures does this melt at? I've never used the liquid uranium method, so depleted uranium turns into liquid at 130, so 140-ish. Let's say I have to get it there. So do I just build a metal refinery inside here, chat, and just sort of go to town on it? I know it can be done because I've seen it on like Reddit, but I don't remember exactly what the method was. Now it's breaking in here now. It's all ceramic too, so that's kind of unfortunate. When in doubt, blame Trivaldo. Thank you for the moral support as well, GameSong. Nice to see you. I definitely need it today. I don't really care about the gases too much in here because this is eventually going to vent out. Kevin says, don't melt your regular uranium. You lose energy potential because it solidifies into depleted. Gotcha. So melt depleted uranium. Right? That's the one. Yep. Depleted into... So I want to go into... I wanted to get it to 132 and then solidify, right? Okay, we're going to disable auto repair on this. It might still work. I mean, let's see if it works with the chlorine. It's just taking forever. Is there anything else I have here that I can do this with? I guess this is its... I have... It's slowly but surely condensing. I only saw people do it. I never did it myself, to be honest. I've never used the metal refinery method either. So I'll take that. That looks cool. But I assume you just get the... I assume you get it hot enough so that it solidifies once it passes over the tile that you're trying to melt. That is what I'm assuming. Now, that being said, though, I think if I just... I'm still holding out on the chlorine. Still holding out. Is there any chlorine available here? There's 32 kilograms of chlorine available. How much are you taking? Are you taking all of it? You took 10 kilograms. Let's go back in the spaceship. So that's one packet, basically. This is going to take forever, so it's not going to work. I can't sit here waiting for 10 kilograms at a time to break this. Let me just see how close I am with the pit slaves coming. Okay, 3 packets. It's not bad. Okay, there it is. There it is. Finally. Finally, it worked. All right. Okay, let's build this one. So chlorine for the win. I don't have to rebuild everything. I knew chlorine was gonna work. It's just I was losing hope with the way everything's gone. Like you guys said, you guys had this philosophy discussion about suffering. Well, I'm suffering today trying to do this. That's not true. I'm not really suffering. You're amazing, Heath. Okay, so oh, look, it's already working. Damn, they're moving fast. Now, I'm pretty sure I need to have this built in order for this to work. All right, so I'm almost certain I need this finished, and then I have to build like around it or something. So we're gonna build this here and build that there. Maybe I don't need to build that just yet, but I need to build this. I need to build this. I have to deconstruct this in order to get to that. So I'm pretty sure that's like the idea. Although it's already... Okay, now I want to build this. I hope that they build it before the chlorine arrives, because then it would be kind of annoying. Please build it before the chlorine arrives. Are we going to do it, chat? Are we going to do it here? Okay, you unfortunately they fixed the pipe, so that's not what I wanted to do, but that's okay. That would be an amazing tutorial, not gonna lie. So I was actually planning on making a tutorial once I got better at it. I don't want to not know what I'm talking about and make a tutorial. I want to at least have some sort of understanding. Hey, what's up, Renee? Nice to see you. Is that space gas chamber? Is that a space gas chamber? This is a rocket interior, and I'm trying to use a glitch here to remove the rocket wall, which I've only ever done once on stream before. So, you know, it's notoriously easy to do in sandbox mode, but when you have duplicants taking forever to do stuff, it's a little bit more challenging because you're doing a lot of waiting, and I get distracted a lot of the time and very easily. So for instance, they just repaired this the radiant liquid pipe because I forgot to set it to disable auto repair. So those are the type of things that kind of make it take longer than it should. It's a skill issue on my end, but I understand the concept of it, like the very basics. I'm just not proficient at it. So that's kind of what's happening here. And once I open, so what I'm trying to do is basically break this wall by destroying by having the substances change state once they get into this packet here. And that's going to cause damage to the exterior rocket wall. And then I can have the wall be open and have my duplicants go all over inside the space. And then I can make my rocket a lot bigger and better. And the benefit of that being that I can basically have an entire colony supported in this rocket and take them on extended space missions. So this is going to be just one rocket. I have a Radbolt rocket ready to do this, and then I'll have another rocket doing this as well. So once I get this one working, then I'll know a lot better like how to approach the second one. But it's just taking a long time to get like this one finished. So that's what's kind of going on here. Oh, thank you for the moral support, Vesper. Thank you so much. Cheers. Dreamy Beaver says, okay, let me just, before I read that message, let me just make sure this is going to work. Okay, there we go. So now we're going to, fix this, right? We're going to fix that, I think. And then once they fix it, then we can put in more chlorine, and then this is going to work, I think. Once I get this tile open, I'm done with the rocket melting. I might rocket melt this area, but in general, I don't care to melt everything. It's going to take forever, and I'm already exploiting enough of the game by, by getting access to space. So I'm not too worried about going above and beyond. Okay, let me just make sure this is going to work. I need this done. I need this repaired ASAP, team. Now they're not repairing. Okay, no, it's deconstruct and then rebuild, right? I forgot the sequence because they won't repair it for some reason. I think it's a deconstruct errand they have to do. Okay, and then we're going to put this here. So ASAP. Sorry, I hope the next DLC brings some late game processing where we need to use thermium plus 900 degrees to get to, and the final results allows us to pump very high temperatures without overheating, like 1900 degrees Celsius. That'd be kind of interesting. What would you use that for exactly? Like, if they introduce new reasons to do that, then I'm 100% down for that. Okay, we did it. Nice. So now this is kind of how it works, chat. For those of you who have never seen this, basically just destroy the tile, destroy this tile, and then we get access to space. So that'd be kind of interesting for sure. I think that late game, I mean, does late game need more work? I suppose it could use... what I think needs to happen with late game is for there to be more uses for the things that you can acquire. Like, you can finish the entire game with never having thermium, never having visco gel, never having insulate or insulation. So I think it'd be cool if there were things that required you to actually get, like, maybe there's a new planetoid where you have to insulate, or you have to use, or that's very hot and you have to use, like, I don't know, some type of make it make sense that these substances are sort of required to finish objectives. Because as it stands, you can finish the entire game and never build anything that requires thermium, right? So that's kind of what I would like to see late game do. Oh, hey, I want to build this cool new rocket or whatever. Well, can we do it? Can we make it so this rocket like needs to be built out of thermium, and then maybe the rocket is like super good or something? I don't know. I know it's not very elaborative or articulated, but that's kind of my whole idea with regards to that. Okay, so this is fine. I'm like I said, I might do this one actually. I might keep this intact and destroy that. That would be kind of cool to get rid of it. But for now, I think let's just move on and let's build stuff in space, because it's been long enough. So I'm not gonna bore you the rest of the stream by not building cool things. Let's build some plastic tiles over here. This should provide adequate radiation protection, hopefully. I might build 2 layers actually. Maybe it's a good idea to do 2 layers. Build a couple of these guys. And then we'll put metal tiles as well. Maybe we will melt it all. I don't know yet. I like the disease rework like before. That'd be kind of cool, like a hardcore mode that brings back the disease potencies. Why don't you build a space dock, some automation to cool and pump chlorine through to pump chlorine from the outside? Well, I mean, I already finished it, so I'm not too concerned about it from this point forward. If I do want to melt these walls, I'll do it off stream because I don't want to bore, I've already been on for an hour and 20, and I started the stream late because of skill issues on my end. So I don't want to I don't want the whole stream to be about melting 4 tiles. I wanted to make some progress. So worst case, I'll just do that off stream. But nonetheless, it's basically ready to go. We got a little bit of radiation protection, and then maybe we'll do some metal tiles in order to round out the core and further radiation protection. Eventually, you want a few rockets. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind having 1 Radbolt rocket and like 1 petroleum rocket. I really don't want to do hydrogen this game. I'm done with the hydrogen rockets for the time being. I want to do petroleum and Radbolt. Maybe biodiesel long term. Like, biodiesel's pretty cool. But I always do hydrogen, and I always hate dealing with the temperatures. So it's just, I want to do something different to end this stream, or to end this playthrough. Do you ever miss the days when you could play Oni without 50 people distracting you? No, I don't actually. I'm very happy to have the distractions. It's a lot of fun. I mean, where else would you get, nuclear meltdowns and constant botching of rockets, or what, duplicates getting stranded in space? You have to have a little bit of fun with your playthroughs that when you've played Oni for a long enough time. Oh, I don't have any gold? That's kind of unfortunate. So no, I don't miss it at all, Vitaly. I'm very thankful to have people here distracting me. It's more of a rocket break, then you get access to Limbo. You can do that. Yeah, Renee. Yeah, you can totally. No, it's obviously an exploit, right? Like this is not supposed to happen, but it's nonetheless it's still pretty cool. Now you have access to all this space, and you can build a like what I like to do in here is build a Hydra, build a whole processing system. Because I like to travel with bionic duplicates in space. So I like to have gear bomb production or lubrication stations, gun processing, a Hydra for oxygen and power, and then basically I want this whole area to be fully sustained with just water. So power and oxygen with water, and then the gunk, right? So oil, basically. I need lubrication, and then they produce gunk. And then, of course, maybe coal for radiation for rad pills. But other than that, I mean, it's pretty cool because you don't have to be so nitpicky with what you want to fit into this little space and send your duplicates on long missions, especially when you go to different planetoids. This is a really good way to kind of just build a whole little colony for them. Okay, so since we don't have gold, I'm not going to wait for gold to show up. I'm just going to build copper. Maybe I'll rebuild it at some point, but this should provide adequate radiation protection and adequate decor as well. So anyways, we'll do that and then see what happens as we move along. Like I said, I will probably delete these off stream, but I'm not going to do that on stream. That's why I'm keeping the infrastructure intact. Imagine if you can turn the asteroid into a rocket. That would be a good excuse to get high-end materials. Maybe something like that. Who knows? Like, they could come up with anything and still fit the lore of the game. What about building an orbital station instead of new planetoids? Oh, that would be so cool. I'd be totally down for that. 100%. So you could do like, maybe you could put in your own little orbital laboratory, orbital refueling station. Like you could collect rad bolts or, you know, use... Yeah, something like that would be so cool. I can't see a reason behind building it though. Well, that's the thing. Maybe there's like a story element to building it, right? Maybe you can use it as a refueling station in space, or like let's say you're going to a planetoid that's all the way out here, right? And the travel time is very far. Maybe if you have an orbital space station like right here, at least then you can send materials from your main asteroid to here, and then have these duplicates pick it up from this asteroid. So it's like you're meeting in the middle, right? That would be so cool. There'd be so many possibilities. Like one of the reasons I get stressed out about space and why I think rocket melting just works for my play style is because I don't have to worry about sending duplicates very far if I have an entire colony built in my my spaceship like this. So this is one of the reasons why I like it, because I don't have to think about, oh, I forgot to bring enough power banks or whatever. Like in a room this size, you can charge your own power banks with Hydras. Okay, yeah, it's pretty good. Mostly safe. I would say that's okay. I mean, I could cut it in half again. I think this will cut it in half. 49%. I could cut it in half again and go down to 20, but I think it'll be okay. I mean, rad pulse is basically the answer from this point forward, I think. Okay, let's keep going with some walls. Obviously, I want lots of decor, so we'll do that. I mean, do I need to do the... I don't think I need to do metal walls. I'll do granite walls or something. I mean, I guess I could do cobalt. I don't have to use copper. Not that I really care for copper all that much. High thermal conductivity, extra decor. Yeah, you know what? We'll just do granite tiles or something. I don't have to be... A basalt is plus 15. What's granite? Plus 20? Yeah, we'll do plus 20. That's fine. I might change my mind later, but it's all right. Something like this, though. All right, something like that, and then we'll build all our things. Deconstruct this as well, and then I want to build a fire pole immediately, so my duplicates are having an easier time going up and down. Well, actually, the fire pole not in the way of this, because this should be a plastic ladder, something like that. Something like this, and then move this over one block, kind of like that, and then deconstruct here. Are you stuck? You guys are stuck, aren't you? All right, well, let's see if you can build your way out. Okay, there you go. And then plastic ladders the rest of the way down. And then we'll take these out. And we'll build a fire pole there. There are tons of things you could do in space stations. So many. I think definitely it would be a good idea. I'm down for this space station. Make it out of wood, a wooden rocket. That'd be kind of cool. And then it burns up on re-entry or something. Like it's a one-way rocket that you send your Trivaldo on. Metal walls are shiny though. I mean, I suppose so. I can always replace them. I'm just being cheap right now with the materials. Anyways, I want to figure out where I want to have everything in here. So I probably want to have metal flooring though, because my duplicates walk on that, and it'll help speed them up a little bit. So metal flooring for sure. Like I said, I kind of want a gold, so maybe when I get gold, I'll replace everything. But for the time being, it's probably fine. Okay, let's get some fire poles as well. Okay, and then we'll mop all this up. I don't think it matters if I mop it up or not, but we will do that. Let's take this off because I'll build a thing right there at some point, and then remove this. Yeah, and then probably off stream I'll fix that. I would much rather have gold walls here because I think gold walls look pretty cool on the what's it called, the True Tiles mod, and also they give more decor. So I don't want to waste time bringing all the copper here, and the copper's pretty far away. The copper would come all the way from here, so not the closest thing ever. By the way, let's just take a look. We haven't checked how everything is looking. Heat looks, I mean, it is what it is on this asteroid. It's really not a big deal. I guess I'll get some more chlorine in here as well. Why not? Take a look at the nuclear reactor as well. Okay, we got 114. So it's actually dropping. The steam's been dropping. So this can be shut off for the time being, I think. And yeah, that's probably okay. Maybe just mop this up, if possible. Not sure if it's the best thing ever for my duplicates to be running through here, but you know what? We've already done that, so whatever. I also think it would be okay. Let's set up the infrastructure for actually fueling this thing. That's something that I have not done yet. What Ani really needs is a stream chat to duplicate communication to fuck around with the streamer. Oh, that would be so cool, Vitaly. There's games like, I don't know like which games off the top of my head, but I know there's like stream interaction that you can do with some games where like you guys can like vote on a poll or something, or put in a command, and that would be so funny. I would 100% have that turned on all the time. Just imagine the chat just trolling the shit out of me. Sending the duplicates to die all the time. It would be hilarious. Okay, what's entombed? That's not good. Let's get that fixed up. I'm gonna start fueling this thing, but I might want to get the mod for Radbolt. What's it called? You know, let me do that real quick. I'm pretty sure it's called like Radbolt something. Steam. Ani, oxygen not included. Radbolt. Radbolt, blah blah blah. It's something about Radbolts. Improved Radbolt handling. I'm pretty sure I already have it. I just have to enable it. Let me just see if yes, I am subscribed to it. So let me just do this real quick, chat. We're gonna save. I'm gonna enable the mod, so it should take like 1 or 2 minutes. Because I don't like how you can't turn the direction of travel on improved Radbolt handling. Okay, let's see what happens. Hopefully it doesn't crash. Let's see. You need rocket to expand badly. It has extended space ferry modules, an alternative to rocket melting and rocket docking, so you can leave. Oh, yeah, you told me about that before, Kevin. I should just get that enabled right now. That'd be kind of cool. Let's do that. It's called rocket expanded. Okay, let's go to the Steam Workshop. So Kevin's saying, let me just copy and paste this. Rocketry expanded. Okay, subscribed. And then I just have to go. Okay, yeah, that's a better idea. Okay, I've already melted the rocket. We're good to go with that. And then we just keep going with expansion. Imagine making a space station to give birth to a black hole, and you have to fight a boss against space squid, and then research neutronomium deconstruction. You know what? That would be kind of cool. It's very like Terraria vibe-esque. Like these random monsters just pop out of nowhere when you get to a certain stage of the game. Also consider scan and relay satellites for multi-asteroid colony systems. I might look into that. Although I'm not too big on asteroid colonization in general, so we'll see how far I get with that on this playthrough, and then maybe if I decide to go that far. Oh, my phone's about to die. It's all right. All right, let's see how well rocket handling ends up working here. A rocket tree expanded. I assume there's some stuff that I would have to unlock. Maybe via this. See, we got extended space frame module. Perfect. Let's go. Okay, and then of course the rebel handling we already have. Oh, this is shooting all over the place now. This is exactly what I wanted, but not to shoot without my permission. Yeah, why are we shooting? That is not exactly what I intended. So this should be sending a interesting. Why is this sending a different signal now? Oh, I guess it changes the I get it. So let's take out this NOT gate. I don't need the NOT gate with rocket handling or whatever. So let's get that deconstructed ASAP. Yeah, Vitaly, stop complaining. Just a little bit of radiation. It's not that big of a deal. Okay, perfect. So that should have turned that off. Honestly, that's how it should work. You know, you shouldn't need to have, you know, whatever that's called, the NOT gate there. Another idea would be an alternate ending to build a colony ship with cryo tanks for each duplicate rather than an enormous volume of fuel and supplies, and then travel to a new star map. And then that would be kind of cool. So okay, hear me out, I guess. This is like an extension of your idea. Traveling to a new star map, typically, like that's like going into the tear, is typically the lore for duplicates appearing in the printing pod. So what if you sent a colony ship through the tear, but instead of coming through the printing pod, you landed that ship on a new Terra asteroid and you get to start over in that same... But then those duplicates can never go back because it's like going through the tear. So that'd be kind of cool. I'd be down for that. It'd be kind of a cool extension to the game, rather than kind of just ending it where... hold on. When I get this correct, rather than ending it at the tear. That'd be cool. So that can be built. This can be built as well. Let's get that done ASAP. And then we just have to... Is this working currently? What's the automation for this? Okay, so we're going to send this downwards. And then we're going to send this left. And hopefully we don't have duplicates. Hopefully we don't have duplicates coming through here. Then expand the tear so all the planetoids can pass through and you can put them all together in a time paradox. Well, that would be like more maybe black hole traveling. I think the tear you'd have, I mean, that would be like super late game. I think I got this right. It would definitely, I mean, it would certainly give you a reason to just keep playing basically forever. Okay, so green is emit rad bolts. I definitely want to be emitting rad bolts right now, so let's turn it on to green. Actually, we should do automation with this. So when this is green when it's full, so let's be smart about this, right? We're taking too many shortcuts already. So bring this up to here. Let's go this way, so we can actually build it, and then like that. Okay, and then let's continue on this as well. So this is basically done. How do I want to do this? If I open this up eventually, and if I have, I want to have 4 tiles high on the top, because I might be able to do maybe a. I'm not sure what I want to build in here yet. So you know what? Let's just get. Well, I want to put a Hydra down here. I think that would be ideal. So let's build the ladders first of all. Actually, let's build the ladders out of plastic because we're going to need a ton of plastic inside of this anyway. So when we deconstruct the ladders, we'll already have the plastic ready to go. Okay, so there we go. Then we'll do the same thing on this side. Who cares? We'll just pull it all the way. I don't know why I'm trying to be saving plastic here. Just go all the way down. Now the Earth is super compressed, massive branches, and has black hole as its nucleus. Now we're getting into like, what's that game called? Universe Sandbox. There are a bunch of settings you can decide on what once you install. Okay, cool. I'll have to take a look at it sort of extensively once we get everything done. But the supercomputer is actually the one lagging behind. Why is the supercomputer lagging behind? Do we not have water? We might not have access to water. That would be my guess. Maybe I don't even have a supercomputer. That was also a good guess, I would say. I don't think I have a supercomputer. I have a crafting station. I have it right here. Yeah, there's no water. Okay. So water. Where can I find water? I mean, I have water here. I don't need a lot of water. I just need a little bit. Let's dig this out. There's a bunch of settings. Okay, I read that one. Then you can finally generate energy by tossing Trivaldo in the nucleus. And then the infinite energy that the lore was talking about is realized. But what if you don't get our Trivaldo from the printing pod? Like, not everybody gets a Trivaldo in their colony, right? So you'd have to. So basically you're saying Trivaldo is the key to success and winning the game. That's an awful lot of pressure that you're putting on Trivaldo. Okay, is this working? They are still building. Taking a minute. The mod behaves. Mod makes it behave like storage container unless you change the setting, I believe. Okay, so hopefully, yeah, we'll figure it out. I mean, I like it already more for the fact that I don't have to have a NOT gate. The NOT gate is kind of annoying to have. So we'll see. This is supposed to send a green signal when it's full. So if it's red, I might have to change that around, right? Because it should be green otherwise. Because it's green if it emits rad bolts. Okay. So yeah, I have to change it to. I have to put a NOT gate there. This might be the worst spot to put a NOT gate, but I'll build it as. Actually, the rad bolt engine does not have very hot exhaust, if I remember correctly. So it's not the end of the world. By the way, chat, just an FYI, I will not be streaming on Sunday, but I will probably stream on Monday instead. All right, so just heads up there. I'm gonna try to announce it on. Try not to forget to announce it on the Discord like I did last week, but yeah, that's kind of the plan for Monday. Sunday and Monday. Like New Game Plus, that'd be kind of cool. I'd be down for a New Game Plus. Radiation pinches a bit, boss. Try doing it yourself, Tyrant. No, Ethan Travolta, suffering is the key to success. Well, it's like, yes, the suffering is the key to success, but without his suffering, he is like the game cannot be won, right? So, oh, here we go. Oh my goodness, this I can already see this being terrible for my duplicates. They're just gonna get pelted, just absolutely pelted. I better get a triage ready. Do I have a triage cut? Yes, I do. All right, so 100% we're gonna have a problem with that at some point. Okay, let's see. By the way, let's see what the blueprints are. Got some fruit. So it's kind of like Desmond Miles. I think it's Desmond Miles. Yeah, Desmond Miles from Assassin's Creed, where in the third game, his suffering is the key to saving the world or something. Okay, so 10 new blueprints. Let's see what we got. Okay, Ash base layer. That's kind of interesting. How do you go again? I forgot how to advance it for some reason. I guess I just click, right? Okay, digital Satsuma, I think. No, why do I keep closing it? Okay, basic bubblegum gloves. True blue t-shirt. Oh no, that's so cool. Frosty Crustican, I think. Crustican. See, like, what kind of word is crust? That we were talking about the English language last stream. Crusty cane. Oh, mealy teal planter box. Digital or pedal diagonal. Sunny retro flower pot. I have like 10 of those. Lemon glovelets. Those are cool. And the charcoal corner. Crustacean. Okay, crustacean. For those of you who weren't here last stream, we were doing a pronunciation segment on the stream, talking about how the English language is like insane to learn. Crustacean, yeah. So lobsters, crabs are crustaceans. So that I do remember now that I've said the word correctly. It triggers a memory of what that means. Okay. Also, this is great, but it's not good enough, right? And I think I could have helped myself by having more rad bolts already saved up. And also, they lose quite a bit, I think. 96, actually not that much. 95, they lose maybe 10 bolts. So I'm going to utilize this as well. Actually, it's not a whole lot in here yet. Funny enough, I'd probably be getting more out of this than in here. I mean, this will continue to get a lot more viable as the time goes on. But I think I would have a lot better time if I just put a couple more like that. You know what I mean? It's a little bit. This is going to suck for the duplicates because they have to build this. So, but you know what? It's a sacrifice that is required for the betterment of the colony. Come on, Ethan, talk in your native language. Then I don't know how to say that in my native language. And you know, truth be told, like, let me just see. Let me just make sure that they don't hurt themselves here before I lose focus of this. By the way, 128 now for the. I should just keep this on. There's no point to having that off. Okay, so here we go, and perfect. Let's do. I guess we'll do 50. Sorry, 100. Send 100 at a time. Probably better. Cool. There we go. Hey, kitty cats, thank you so much for the moral support and the sip of Vesca. Appreciate you lurking, sticking around. Isn't English one of the easiest languages to learn? Happy face. I mean, okay, I learned English when I was like 7. So for me, it was pretty easy, I would say. Okay, Taylor Swiftie. Stop being so dramatic, okay? Like, maybe, by the way, why are you hanging out here? There's literally no reason to hang out here. Maybe, like, radiation, Vitaly as well? Come on. Okay, you guys are just being way too dramatic. It's not that bad. Not that bad at all. Do we have rad pills? We have no rad pills. All right, well, let's make some rad pills, I guess. Yes, yes, yes. You guys, a little bit of vomiting. It's not that bad. Wait till one of you gets hit by this stream of rad bolts. That's going to be unfortunate. How close is the plastic radiation joint plate to melting? I don't think it's close to... Yeah, it's still 45 degrees. So I actually don't know why it's not getting hotter, but just in case it was supposed to get hotter, I did put a radiant liquid pipe over it, although that hasn't done anything at all. I don't think this is... Like, the thermal conductivity might have something to do with it, although I feel like it should be heating up even at that level. Yeah, see, like, the insulated tile is way lower than that, so I actually don't know why it's not melting. But I'm not complaining about it. So, Vitaly, you know what? You just get back to your station and just take some rad pills. How about that? How about that? So we'll... In lieu of having this notification go off permanently, I'm going to give Taylor Swiftie rad bolts, and also go to Vitaly. Vitaly can already eat the rad bolts. Sorry, the rad pills or whatever. So that's fine. So yeah, I'm not sure why this isn't melting. Oh, by the way, yeah. What's going on here? Rad bolt decay. A high threshold. Well, I guess the high threshold should be 50. No, it should be 100, right? And then the low threshold should be 50. Like, I want it to keep recharging very, very fast. Can I increase this? That's as high as it'll go. See, Coop D, that, I don't know what that is coming for Ethan. No idea. No idea what that means. Ethan Ate My Corn Dog by Taylor Sweetle. I keep saying Taylor Swiftie. So it's kind of funny. So this is... How much rad bolts do we have in here? I feel like this is not working the way I anticipated. So 1,000 rad bolts. So why is it not... Oh, it's not firing because this is full. Okay. So we're good. We're good. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so standard all. And then we'll do another cargo. Actually, I should have built the bigger one. But oh yeah, I wanted to see how much more I can add. Because this rocket has a height of, I think, 20. Yeah, so I can add 4 more. So I could add... Oh, this is a different menu now. Okay, so I have to... I'll have to see what all these do. That's kind of cool. Stargazing nose cone, deployables, fuel oxidizer. Actually, this is way better. I love how it's sorted now instead of trying to, like, remember how I would always scroll to find this? It would take me forever to do that. Now it's actually just right there. So I do enjoy this already a lot more. I feel like there's a bigger cargo box that I should be using though. Freezer module is kind of cool. I'll have to go over all this stuff, but it's definitely looking good. Research module I never use. Okay, let's go in here and start to set this up. Pretend this is a corn dog vibrator. That's funny. Is a sudden illegal overthrow of an existing government. Okay, I get what you're saying with the situation that's unfolding here. Also referred to as a coop. Okay, but then Ethan will start to think about chickens. I always see that's another thing. Like, why does it mean 2 different things? You know what I mean? It's kind of weird. Okay, you guys can take some rad pills. You don't need to continuously vomit everywhere. Like, you know, there's a Poke Shell pit here that you guys can go into, right? I mean, who's supposed to be making these rad pills? Let's go, Travoldo. Get this done. Just vomit everywhere. Actually, I should probably keep an eye on the vomit because the duplicants may start to walk in the vomit, and that would be pretty bad. The bionic duplicants, I mean. Like, Vitaly's pretty stressed out. Let's put Vitaly here. Let's put Vitaly on permanent de-stressor Vitaly. And Taylor... Well, Taylor Sweet hasn't vomited in it quite some time. So I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, so let's get this started. Oh, they're still building, so that's not that bad. We're gonna be building a lot here, all right? So just not sure exactly what I want to do here yet, but I'm thinking we'll put a communal table, like a great hall type thing here. Although not that I don't think I might not need that because these duplicants are not going to be eating. Maybe a rec room would be a good idea. I think what I'll do is have my rooms just big enough to fit into these little corners here and have a way to get up and down, maybe via ladders in here. So that's like, if I put this here, how big of a room can I make? I think I should be able to fit pretty much any type of room in here. If I do something like that. Maybe have a gunk extractor. So the gunk would have to leave here. That's not that... I'll put it on this side. I need a water storage tank as well. So maybe I'll do the water storage down here. Yeah, we'll do all that down here. I'm just undecided about how I want this to be laid out. So I'm a little bit apprehensive about starting it. Let's call it mutiny since Ethan is an individual instead of a full government system. It's literally a French phrase. I don't think the P is said in the word coup. Also, it's like coup. Thanks for the visualization vibrators. That fits. I'm hungry now. My guess is Ethan speaks Hebrew. If you guys can guess, I'll let you know. Okay, so yeah, I think I want to have all the industrial equipment on this side, perhaps. Vibrator, it's funny. So yeah, we'll put the... You know what? We'll put a... Well, I need a water storage tank, first of all. So let's get that out of the way. The water storage tank is going to be in the corner. So because of that, I think I'll just make this out of copper. Just to kind of match everything else. I'm going to regret it if I don't. And then we'll make our infinite water storage here. Probably have a... I need regular water for this, though, because I'm going to be building a Hydra. Or do I just... I mean... Do I just bring beacons and a flue coral? This is not going to support enough for what I want to do. I mean, one of these can support one duplicant, and then two of them can support 3 duplicants. So bionic duplicants would be okay for that as well. But I think a Hydra just making like power on board would be... Somebody... Okay, what's the atmosphere? Why is the atmosphere wrong? It's wrong. Oh, somebody put gunk in here. All right, well, let's get that fixed. I love how Stella goes in. There we go. Donut figured it out. Okay, so that's better now. Had a little bit of an issue here. Maybe we'll make some more polluted dirt. Yeah, so what I was thinking is, I mean, I could do the flue corals and stick with the theme of the aquatic planet inside of the rocket, but at the same time, I think it would be kind of cool to have onboard power as well, and I can't do that with flue corals. At least not as easy as I can with the Hydra. So Hydra it is. I think it's just going to work exponentially better. And then, of course, we'll do the tiles like so. We'll put a little water storage in here. I have to build this first. It's taking forever. Okay, thank you. Pit slave, appreciate that. Okay, and then we'll build a liquid vent here. Yeah, we'll probably make it maybe that big. Well, it's not going to be symmetrical then. It's not going to be symmetrical. So what if I do this and then build? Yeah, I'll just do that. That will be a lot better. Actually, I don't even need these outside tiles, to be honest. But that's okay. Polish? No, not Polish. Careful, now that coup has been a silent P, Ethan will start to think that it's cool to suffer a coup. Okay, so let me see here. How's this looking? 129, 130. So this is getting quite a lot of steam here. We're at 130 now. 129. See, 129.6. 129.6. Gonna use you guys as a notepad again, so I can kind of keep track of that. So here's what I'm gonna do, chat. Maybe in about 15 minutes or so, we're gonna call it a stream. I'll have to go to bed eventually, so we're gonna end it there after I finish a little more of the rocket interior, and then on Sunday I'm not back, so I'll be back on Monday night instead. So I'm gonna put that in the Discord so I don't forget, because last time I forgot to announce it in the Discord. I did announce it on the YouTube channel, but I forgot to announce it in the Discord, and I realized some people use that as a way to remember when I'm streaming. So yeah, it'll be Monday's next stream. We'll continue this rocket melting. I'll probably end up right where we left off on this stream, so I'm not gonna do too much off stream. I do want to finish a video tomorrow, or at least record the video tomorrow for the next Over Explained. Just in case you haven't seen it. Oh yeah, don't forget to drywall the storage. Thank you, Kevin. Yes, I have to put drywall everywhere in here. So we'll get to that at some point. I don't even know if this is going to be the permanent build yet, but I'll just get it started. Like just the outside. I might even. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna try to play around with the mod as well to see what kind of new cargo bays and stuff, or what's it called, modules that I can add to this. But anyways, yeah, I'll be back Monday for the next stream. Try to get Overly Explained recorded tomorrow so I can have that up early next week. And check out the running video as well. That I did today, the swimming versus running video. That was a lot of fun to make. It took a little bit longer than I anticipated. Not that it was like hard or anything. I've just been super busy in real life. Did a whole bunch of stuff outside the house. Like this week I was off, and I think I mentioned this before. What color do I want here? I guess maybe green. I like green. Yeah, we'll do green. We'll just drywall everything and then build over top of it. That way the duplicates are like doing stuff. So I did a bunch of stuff around the house, like irrigation outside and whatnot. So excuse me. All right. Okay, get yourself out of here, pit slave. So I did a bunch of stuff, so I didn't have as much time to work on videos as I wanted to. But that's kind of why it took so long. But it was a lot of fun to make the video, so I hope you guys enjoy it. And then, yeah, I'll make probably a Over Explain is next, and then I'll do another topic to cover after. Not sure what the next topic will be, so if anyone wants to see a specific video, please let me know either here or in the Discord. And yeah, I'll probably get to the comments in the video at some point tomorrow. And yeah, that's kind of what the schedule is looking like for the next couple days. All right. Why Monday? I'm just busy Sunday night, so will not be here, unfortunately. It's not changing permanently though, so it's just super busy this week with a bunch of different things. So Sunday I'll be not here, and then I'll resume. I'll make up for it on Monday. That's kind of what I'm planning to do. And then it'll go back to the status quo next week. So next week, Sunday, I'll be able to stream. But just wanted to make up for the missed stream because I don't want to be missing too much. So there's people that, what I'm really happy about is that there's people that watch the VODs as well. So I don't want to miss streams if someone's catching up on the VOD in their own time offline. So I want to keep making sure that they keep coming out, and yeah, nothing gets missed. Ethan is Lithuanian, not Lithuanian. Scandinavian, judging by his long blonde Viking and broad shoulders. I wish my hair was more blonde. It's very dark. It's basically black. I mean, it has some white hair now, but is it necessary to have gas? Gabriel's asked, is it necessary to have gas in the airflow tiles for infinite storage? Because technically they are in space. So I don't think so. Technically they are in space in the sense that you can see through them, but I think the game still considers it to be like maybe a blockage of liquids. All right, so yes, and this would like release the gases if you had some in here, but as far as liquids go, I think it would be okay. Actually, we can test that since the stream is kind of ending here. Let's do that. Good question. I was assuming that you don't need to have any, but let's see how it works if we do a quick sandbox mode here. Okay, we're just gonna cancel all this, get rid of it, delete. Let's go in here. We'll delete a bunch of stuff. Build these properly. Okay, and then fill this like that. And then we can put in a bunch of liquids. So let's do liquid sulfur. 99999. And we'll do 0 degrees since I don't want it to have any issues. Oh, I can't do liquid sulfur. Let's not make it complicated and just do water, because water is easy. So let's go back to here. We'll do water and we'll do 99999. Okay, so there you go. So you do not need to have well, it's okay. It's decreasing because I unpaused it. Let me try that one more time. So we're gonna put 999 kilograms on each tile, and it should hold. There we go. So yeah, it has to settle, right? So you do not need to have gas in here. It's a complete vacuum. Let's take a look at the material overlay. There's no gas in here whatsoever. But the liquid isn't going anywhere. So there you go. Now, what if we did put some gas in here? Say we had some oxygen. Disappears right away. No chance for the oxygen to stay. Yeah, so you do not need gas inside of this area. There you go. Now, I guess if you wanted to store gas, it would be pretty easy, I would think. Just fill everything in and then do your regular infinite storage and just block the vent or whatever. But there you go. So you don't need to do that. Let me reload so I don't accidentally do an autosave. You can't drywall, that's why I'm asking. Well, there we go. We just did an on-stream live demonstration. Ethan Mussolini, it's finally cracked. Funziona e basta, Ethan Mussolini. All right, then, you're alien lizard communicating in lizard sign language, better known as French. There you go. That's more like it. You know, the French language sometimes gets a bad rep, but I kind of get it. Okay, so I think I'm gonna call it right around there. I'm sorry for tonight's technical issues and whatnot. I know it kind of shortened the stream a little bit than what I normally do on Fridays, but if anyone has something else they would like to chat about before I leave and before I see you all on Monday, feel free to type in chat. Otherwise, we're gonna call it there. Thank you so much, by the way. Just another shout out to Deviant Soul on the what's it called, on the Twitch side for the Prime sub. I think it was Prime or Gift. Was it continued their Gift Prime? It says Prime/Gift to Tier 1. So thank you so much for the Tier 1 support, Deviant Soul. Really appreciate that. And also thank you everyone for showing up today. And thank you for putting up with my with my tech issues at the beginning. That was a little bit unexpected. I'm glad that everything worked out though. So anyways, what else? I think next stream we'll start doing rocket missions with the Radbolt engine now that we have it, and I'll play around with the rocketry expanded as well. Thank you for the moral support, Montezuma. Appreciate that, and I'll check another sip of Esca for you guys. French is beautiful. How dare you? No, French is a great language, but it gets for people in Canada that have to learn it. It does have sort of a reputation for, like, we in Canada have a reputation for not speaking proper French. So there's like a whole bunch of things that go along with that. Now, I don't know anything about French. Other than learning it in school. I learned it in grade all the way from elementary school and then grade 9. So beyond the very basics of being able to communicate with people in Quebec, I'm not sure about like what the differences are. So this is not coming from knowledge that I know personally. It's just knowledge that I've heard over the course of my many years learning about French in school, that we don't speak like proper French or whatever. I'm not sure if that's still true. It probably is. So take that with a grain of salt. I'm sure someone who speaks French and Canadian and French would be able to tell you the actual truth about that. But so that's kind of what I mean. Like sometimes French gets a bad rep here in Canada for not being proper or whatever, but like I said, not too sure to what extent that is. Okay. Chugada, good night, Ethan. Thank you so much for stopping by. The Vesper Knox, thanks for the stream. Have fun on Sunday. Thank you so much, Vesper. Kitty Cats on Twitch as well. See you, Kitty Cats. Thank you for being here. And Kitty Cats, I hope that you continue to feel better, and hopefully you are doing well. So hoping the best for you, and thank you for being here and always being so supportive as well. I hope you enjoyed the lurk. Fitz says, could you play Dave the Diver? It's a very fun game. Other than that, great stream as always. Yeah, I mean, I could. Yeah, you know what? Let's pencil in Dave the Diver for. I know that's been highly requested, not just by you, but people in the past as well. So, like I said, I do have the game, so it'd be kind of cool. Let's pencil that in for, not Monday, maybe Monday or Wednesday. I think that'd be kind of cool. Okay, we'll do Dave the Diver sometime next week. Je ne plais pas français. Is that how you say it? Je ne parle pas français. Something like that. Not exactly sure what that means, but it's like I can almost. Let me just Google it. But yeah, like I said, my knowledge of French is not extensive. I don't speak French. Okay, that's kind of what I know. I recognize je ne parle pas français. I don't speak French. But yeah, other than like the very basics, I don't know too much. Thank you so much. See you all Monday then, I guess. See you, Fitz. Thanks for stopping by. Sorry I can't stream on Sunday, but yeah, I'll definitely make up for it, and we'll play Dave the Diver at some point, since a lot of people have asked for that as well. I know I have a lot of games penciled in, but we'll get to them someday. It just says I don't speak French. Hello, I'm here. Hey, Stringer, nice to see you. We're just ending the stream, actually, Stringer. So the stream didn't go as late today. I mean, it wasn't as long today because I had tech issues, but we made it. Fitz also says, feel better, Kitty Cats. Hope that today's stream got your mood a bit better. I hope so too, Kitty Cats. And thanks for everyone for stopping by. Viber says, I can also order a ham sandwich with cheese. Okay, I'm not sure what that reference is. Is that a French reference? It didn't sound French at all. Yeah, I'm not, like I said, so I can order an ice cap in French, and that is my claim to fame. So I think it's like, oh man, how do I say it? It's easier when you see it on the board, like when you're driving in a drive-through in Tim Hortons and you see glace. Okay, cafe. Oh no. I think the stream just went down. Did I go down? It's 20% dropping. I don't know why it keeps doing that. It's not my internet. Yeah, it's down. I think the stream, yeah, it came back up, but... All right, chat. Well, I think the stream ended unceremoniously. You're still here. Stream gone to shit. Yeah. Something's going on today with the service that I use. So I'm just going to type this in chat. It's probably a good time to end it if that's going to happen. So we're going to end it. We're just going to end. Yeah, it was whack. That it was just... No, it's not my internet, but it's something to do with the Restream service that is causing this issue. So I use Restream.io to stream to Twitch and YouTube simultaneously, and it signed me out right before the stream started. That's why I had so many issues. But anyways, if it's having these type of problems today, it's probably a good idea to just call it there anyways, which I was planning on doing regardless. So I always just take forever to end the stream because I like chatting with everyone. So. Okay, so take care, everyone. See you. Have a good weekend. Thank you all for being here. Shit happens. It's fine. Thank you, Vitaly, for being here as well. See everyone. Please leave a like on your way out and hit the little heart icon next to the chat. That would mean a lot to me as well. So appreciate all your support, and I'll see you back on Monday. See ya. Oh, I'm gonna try this new outro. I'm gonna be like, you know how YouTubers are like, they do that thing. Good night, Gabriel. And Vitaly says, "Oh, this shit happens." Yeah, I read that one. The YouTube are like, they'd be like, and see ya, and then I'll be like, end the stream, kind of like that. We'll do that sometime. I'll try that one time for, I don't know. Okay, see everyone.